In the end, everybody's fears turned out to be true. Just one or two more chapters left until Toriko manga is ending. It was so very much near its 400, but nah, it's not gonna end on that note. But the story has been rushed, indeed, actually, ever since the another arc. The Toriko manga has been extremely rushed. I guess it lost readers, but let me tell you something. Who wouldn't lose readers after giving us some kind of disgusting arc like the pear arc? What the? That was gotta be the most arc I have ever read. Ugh. But either way, it's. I guess I will try to do the other two reviews of this final one. First of all, the all the food Neo ate is being spit out, including being that actually the Toriko actually found a long time ago within Neo, which was the true meat he was gonna eat, an end mammon, an end mammoth. Apparently, a mammoth so delicious that Bishukai that ate it were so enamored by it that it put an end to the entire Bishukai industry, nicknamed the Kanso. The white demon is interested, but not the blue. So with that, it was not Neos who were gonna become the meat dish. It was the Kanso and Mammoth. And so, Ors Duvor, BB corn, soup, century soup, fish dish, ugai, memories of distant sea. Wait a moment, where did? Oh yeah, that one. Kanso, the end mammoth as meat dish, full of main course, god, salad, air, the dessert, rainbow fruit, and finally drink, billion bird egg. And so center begins to swell up from the center, which which then it floors up and expends an enormous amount of energy, which successfully revives everyone who was hurt, which is probably good, even Staryun and the Eight Kings. I mean, Staryun could have died, but the rest of their king is being doing that. It then turns out that that the food luck during this moment was none other than Songes. That was so very pathetic, but not surprising. It turns out that even though he was an incompetent idiot and an extreme obnoxious jackass, turned out that Songe's food luck was so powerful that Center brought back a miracle and everything else. Uh, so, uh, so Midora decides to copy that food luck to do one final act of redemption. It's also a little bit rushed, I have to believe. At the beginning, he seemed to be a villain with no empathy, but in the end, it turned out that the guy was hurting on the inside, and he did because he was still hurting. So he does the same one final thing as what at least is said to be a final. He says that the brothers should be friends and sit around the same dinner table. So why do you seem happy, Midora? But he just says no idea. So he turns all of his energy into savoriness and the food luck that he copied from Songe and sends out a gourmet spice which spreads all over the world and once again enriches it with new savoriness. So although the earth has been knocked, thanks to the gourmet luck, the center, and Midora's final life energy, the world is once again blooming into a new, wonderful industry. And so, even all of Neo's species, all of Neo's uh, captured victims are freed, and Setsuno is done. Although we did not see her die, Midora dies a legend. He doesn't die a villain, but he dies a true gourmet god, so to speak. And the Neo's eruption did not stop as it expelled amounts of food beyond imagination across the entire galaxy, including the different uh, Nitros. And finally, after many days, Neo is back to just being a plain frail-looking demon. But instead of destroying it, Neo gives it a new different food, something So even though Neo was a guy who loved despair and ate and just ate and ate, he was never truly satisfied. For as Toriko shares what is presumably God, everybody begins now to eat together. The four heavenly kings, the eight kings, Songe, unfortunately, his combo partner, and many, many more. With that, it's over, and Toriko manga is also reaching its end. I think was what did they say? The 14th of November, perhaps. They said it was gonna end. Uh, yeah, it's gonna reach its climax on the 14th of November. As I said before, not surprising considering it was so rushed. Is that good? Maybe not. But there were some. But there was a reviewer I hate who made a video on this. It was Shibi, by the way, who said that what is Weekly Shonen up to, and I made a video about that, but no one saw that. But I'm gonna repeat this: the era is changing. But as much as I want One Piece to increase its pacing a little bit, as long as One Piece reach 1,000 chapters and do not get rushed too much, then I won't complain. Give me your thoughts if you have any.